besties. So I just finished Worth the Shots by Heather M. Orgeron, and I rated this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. I thought this book was interesting, to say the least. Thought the dynamic between Aiden, who's the main male character, and the band manager, Anika, was very interesting in the previous books. Like, everyone thought they were a couple except the fact that Anika bats for the other team. So honestly, when this book started off, Anika announced that... Oh, Anika is not the female main character. I should say this, okay? She's not. But Anika announced that she was in a relationship with a woman, and Aiden took that really hard because he thought he was like in love with her kind of thing. When he found that out, he went out and got pretty drunk at some bar. That's where he runs into Veronica, aka Ronnie, the female main character in this book. Ronnie grew up with really like a strict dad who didn't really let her date, and she went to an all-girls school and stuff like that. So she has no experience with the male population at all. But she is 20 now and at college and trying to live her best life. They meet at this bar and end up in a battle of like a piano duel kind of thing at a bar, and he ends up losing, even though he is the piano player / backup vocals for the Rhett Taylor band. And then he kind of gets a little mad. I don't really know if it's like because of everything else that went on that day or if it's him being a sore loser, but he ends up punching a wall and breaking his hand. Anika hires Ronnie to come in and be like his replacement until he can heal. Ends up telling Aiden that he's in hot water with the label. He needs to clean his act up. Him and Ronnie come up with this plan because there's like undeniable chemistry between them. Has been since they got up on stage together. Their plan is to, Ronnie will be Aiden's girlfriend to keep him like clean up his act for the label, and Aiden will show Ronnie the ropes on how like those kinds of things work with between male and female stuff. So, and that's kind of how it starts and how it kind of goes. Things kind of spiral from there. I will say Aiden, I feel like, is he grew up with a really like rough lifestyle. He was a foster kid. His mom was should not have been a mom. He was taken away from her at like 7. Grew up in the foster care after that. So he's had a rough life, and he's had a lot of he has a lot of abandonment issues and doesn't trust people very much. He tries to like put on a mask by being the funny one of the group and like the playboy one, when he just really necessarily wants someone to love him for him. It's definitely interesting. I only say that because they were so opposite, but I think once they got together, like, it brought out the best in both of them, and they were able to just be like their true selves and not have to like worry about everything else that was like wrong. FML, I forgot to update that. I always forget. And then I get halfway through these videos and I'm like, shoot. I did think it was a really good book. I did really love it. I liked how Aiden was so playful and Ronnie was so like this cutesy little naive person who has no filter once she gets drunk. And I don't know if that's every person when they get drunk, but no filter. None. This is the last book in the Booze and Bad Decisions series. I do have review videos up on the first 3 if you want to go take a look at those. I don't necessarily think you need to read the other 3 in order to get the point of this one, but it might be helpful because the other main characters of those books are mentioned in these other ones because they're a band. They kind of have to get together and stick together and things like that. I would definitely recommend reading Worth the Shots by Heather M. Orgeron. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.